Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and today we'll be doing back exercises for a nice strong back. So let's get started on all fours. Our wrists and shoulders are aligned and our knees are slightly behind our hips. We're going to inhale, arch up, and exhale, curve. And you can use your elbows to help you move through the motion of cat and cow. So inhale for cow and exhale for cat. Good job. Really warming up our spine, preventing any injuries in the future. And now we're going to come into neutral spine. And for this exercise, we're going to drop our shoulders in between our arms and then lift them up to neutral. So drop them and lift. It's very, very good for your upper back. And sit back into child's pose, threading one arm through just to give a little stretch of the shoulders and the lower back. And breathe normally. And switch to the other side. Very good. Now coming up back to all fours in neutral spine, we're going to lift one arm and lower. Trying not to shift our weight too much. We want to make sure that we're nice and centered and our belly button is pulled all the way up in our spine, and just keep alternating. Warming up the upper back. And now we're going to extend one leg behind and lower, alternating each leg, just like how we did with the arms. Try not to squeeze your glutes too much, it will naturally happen, but we really want to focus that our back is really working here. Try not to arch too much in the lower back as well, so really keep that core engaged. Keep that belly button lifted. And now we're going to do opposite arm and hand. So alternating each way. This is great for the whole back. Getting all those little muscles in our back to make sure we have great support for our spine. Lowering the hips and our arms nice and gently all the way down. And we're going to have our forehead over our palms and adjusting your hips and loosening the glutes. We are going to lift one leg and down. Really let your back do the work. Try not to tighten the glutes too much. And remember that our core is always working. So really pull that belly button into your spine. Keep going. Good job. Now we're going to lift one arm and the other, just like you did with the legs, keeping our forehead down on the mat and lifting up one arm at a time. Don't worry about looking up. I will let you know when it is time to change. Now we're going to bring our arms into a cactus shape, and we're going to go into spine extension. So using our forearms as support, we're going to lift up, gazing down at the mat and lowering, making sure that our glutes are nice and loose and our arms are there just for support. pulling that belly button to spine and lifting. This is like a crunch, an ab crunch, but for your back. Good job, guys. Almost there. Now lifting the arms, we're going to Superman down. So pulling your elbows down to your waist, really working your lats. And remember to keep your head in line with your spine, so gazing down at the mat. Placing our hands underneath our shoulders, bending our knees, and doing windshield wipers to release any tension in the lower back. But we're not done just yet. So extending your arms out. For support, you're going to lift both of your legs up in the air and lower down. Lift them up and lower. This one is a little bit challenging, but you will get the hang of it. Really strengthening our lower back here. Keeping our legs nice and long. Keeping our legs in the air. And we're going to swim. So alternating arms and legs. Swim, 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 swim. As hard as it is, try to pull that belly button up in your spine. Gazing right ahead of you. And lower. Sitting back into child's pose. And breathing. Very good, guys. And we're going to come up to a seated position, making sure that our sit bones are nicely on the floor and our back is nice and straight. We're going to do a little bit of a spine twist, so crossing one leg over, taking the opposite arm and twisting. So inhale and exhale, twist. We're going to take another inhale and exhale, try to twist a little bit more using your other arm for support and switching legs. Inhale and exhale. Take another inhale and exhale, trying to twist a little bit further, keeping that back straight and tucking in that belly button. And then we're going to come to a seated position, sit bones on the floor, and doing a lateral stretch. Stretching is so important because it prevents injuries and it doesn't make us as sore. Clasping the hands together, we're going to contract down and lifting the arms and arching the back, looking up at the ceiling and back to a contraction. So like the cat-cow in the beginning, but just from a seated position. And arch. Come back to neutral spine. Inhale, look up at the ceiling, and exhale, arms come into prayer. Thank you so much for joining me today for the back exercises. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. And I'll see you next time. Bye!